Hello! I got a Proscenic 811GB robot vacuum cleaner for Christmas, and I looked online and saw lots of videos about how good it was, so here it is. But all the videos I saw were in sort of big, wealthy American homes with tons of space, and I thought, what's it going to do in a place full of clutter like my place? I mean, there's stuff all over the floor. Now I've moved stuff off the floor, like the wedge that holds the door open, stuff from under the bed, moved my little litter bin, but there's cables there. But I thought, well, I'll get it to clean under the bed, shall I? Let's see what it does, if I can figure out how to switch it on. Well, it's on. Now I'll probably need to use my app, don't I? I have a phone app for it. Let me just get that. Here we are. Proscenic. Took me a while to figure out how to pair it, but it did it. Hooray, it's alive. And actually the instructions were a little difficult while I think about it. This bin here, which is the waste bit, can I do this with one hand? Isn't mentioned in the instructions. There's another one that is. Oops, I can't put it back in, hold on. Needs two hands really to do that. There's another one, the floor mopping one is mentioned, but the plain floor one isn't even mentioned in the instructions. But anyway, it's pretty obvious. Plug it in and off it goes. What isn't obvious is when you first stick it on the charger, it sits there telling you to switch it on. So I was sitting there pressing this button all the time, but that's not the one it wants. It wants you to flick this switch on the side here, if you can see that. It took me a while to figure that out. But anyway, let's get it cleaning, shall we? Press start. Oh, brilliant. Wake up, robot. What do you mean offline? Oh, my phone is offline, that's why. Alright, let's switch the Wi-Fi on. No. What does this button do? Oh, reconnecting to server, it says. Please wait a moment. Well, maybe if I turn it on again or something. Or maybe I'll just press the button and have it start, hey?
Cleaning start.
Yeah. There we go. God knows why it's offline. What's it doing? Oh, it's coming back. It's going to bump into the table. It's a bit dusty already because I tried it for a little bit. You probably can't see on the camera whether it's cleaning stuff or not, but it is. It's getting the easy stuff, it's not getting the ground in dirt. I deliberately left this room for a few weeks because I knew this was coming. It's not very loud. Uh-oh, is it going to demolish my tripods? No, it's alright. cables. Seems to be sensing the cables and not tangling up in them, which is something. Back under the bed again. It probably needs a little clean under there. Oh, here it comes again. It's going to hit the table, my desk. Ducks, got to get out of the way. Yes, it didn't even bump into the door, it turned around. It's going to hit this stuff. I know. Bumped against the light shade there, of the lamp stand. Okay, it's doing a sort of a search pattern under the bed. It's going to make it out. Cables over there. It's getting dust on it. So I guess it's kicking up the stuff. So it's gone into edge seeking mode here, look. It's decided to go around the edges, which is pretty good. Going to get out? What's it going to do? Yes. It's managed to survive the quilt hanging on at floor level there, but there's cables over there. What will it do? Trundle over them with no problem, basically. cables, possible problem. They've survived and the vacuum cleaner has survived, okay. We got puzzled by the door stop, okay. Which is not surprising. He's decided to go back into sort of general search mode now. Back into edge mode again. Oh, it's found the desk. Now that really does need vacuuming under there. But there's tons of cables. It's caught one of them. What's it going to do? Fighting them. I might have to help it out here. Right. Carry on. I've got my 5.1 speaker cables here, so it's a total mess, basically. But it's gone into edge mode, so it will do the space. Half of it, anyway. I guess it'll come back in later and chew up the cables again. You have got a little magnetic strip that you can put on the floor, which will tell it not to go there. And it's found this cable this time. But that's interesting. It went into reverse to get off them. It's pretty good. And off it goes again. You see, it knows where the desk is, it didn't collide with it. Yet it collides with some things. It doesn't like these cables, of course. Woof. What's it going to do? It's going to struggle. But it survived again. Maybe I should move the cables out of the way. But, push them down a bit, but I don't think I can get rid of them very well without moving stuff. Left a few big bits of fluff on the floor here, which maybe it's filling up with dust. It's starting to leave a trail. Or maybe the cables caused some dislodgement. I don't know. Now, will it know where the door is, or will it collide with it? It knows where it is. Now it knows where the desk is a bit. What about the door? Yes? And well, mostly the treadmill. And it's found this space again. going to do with those cables. It's trying to go ahead, but can't. Wow. I think cables are its biggest problem, which is not surprising. I should probably tape them up out of the way or something. Is it going to demolish my tripods? Not quite. Okay, it's picking up some of the fluff that it left behind before, but it's left a few little lumps. Okay, it's picked it up this time. And it knows where the desk is. Well, sometimes knows where the desk is. That's going to do the other side of the desk, possibly. No, it's got a favourite side. It's decided to stuff that. I'm going over here. Yike, it's after me. Leaving some difficult bits of fluff, like a bit of cotton thread on the carpet there. Let's pick it up this time. It's picked up some of the trail of stuff that it deposited before. Not bad. Okay, it's back over here again. Oops. I would say, given that it takes a couple of hours to do a room, if you leave it that long until the batteries expire, it's actually going to do a fairly good job, like an 80% clean, which is enough for mail purposes anyway. Some cleaning obsessed people would say it needs a bit more than this, but they're welcome to do it. It knows where the door is? Yes, it does. It's going to fail anywhere. It's here or in the cables under my desk. Just about able to cope with that. It's good that it's going alongside the treadmill like that, because dust does accumulate there. Yikes. It went straight over that door stopper. And that one. Woof. The desk, which definitely needs a vacuum. That's great, it's doing it thoroughly. Brilliant. Well, I think that's a fair old trial of this machine. Shall we have a look at what's inside it? Let me tell it to stop using the phone app, hey, why not? Oh, it's still offline, forget that. God knows what's gone wrong there. It took a while to pair it up in the first place. You have to put your Wi-Fi password in the phone, and then the phone contacts the Proscenic, tells it what the Wi-Fi password is, and then the Proscenic joins your network. All a bit strange, so let's pause it. It's like being in the airport, isn't it? Right, let's just get the thing out of the base and see if it's picked up any fluff. Comes out by just pulling that, and let's see. Well, I guess you can see that it's full of gunge. Lovely. So, pretty good. I hope that gives you a good idea of what it's like in a real life flat, well, UK style bijou apartment, eh? Okay then, bye for now.